It is bonus video time, my friends, as we look at the Japanese version of Enduro Racer. We did Enduro Racer a couple of weeks ago, and as you can see there, you've got 2 times. And how it works is there's actually 2 loops of this, 10 levels per loop, and also all the levels are actually individual ones, so there's no repeats. So what we're going to do is get started. As I said before, I had a look at this on week 29, or not week 29, episode 29, because we did all the other ones, didn't we? And I really loved it. But it wasn't until after I finished it that I found out that on the Japanese version, as you can see here, there's more levels. And because the UK one just had the 10 levels, this was a bigger cartridge. It was twice as big, so it had 2 loops of 10 levels instead of just 10 levels. And all the 10 levels are individual ones. So there's levels on this that don't actually feature on the PAL version, and this is one of them. It's kind of foresty looking one. That's better. So you've basically got brake, accelerate, and your big key is when you're just about, if you pull down, you pop a wheelie, and if you're just about to hit a jump, if you hit the wheelie, what happens is you don't lose any speed when you land from a jump, you see. That's not a bad performance. Now the key to this, with there being so many levels, is to really try and save your points up. Because what you'll need is the items that repair damage. On the second run through, what you notice is they get everything's twice expensive. Now this level, this is on the PAL version. Same music as you notice, unrelentingly jaunty as it is. Right. Played this a little bit, but not a great deal. Probably once or twice, but I got it after I beat the UK one. I was like, oh, I really should have done that one. And then I thought to myself, well, how can I do it? And then when I said the other week that I was going to start putting some bonus stuff out, I thought this is a perfect. It's like if you're an old school 2001, and like, do you know what I mean? When DVDs first came out, it's like something you get as a DVD extra. Do you know what I mean? It's not what you're buying the thing for, but it's nice to have. And like I say, it's a cool game at the end of the day as well. It's probably as well. I mean, the importing scene was kind of fairly big to those people who were a big part of it. But I mean, it still is quite. It still is a bit of a niche thing, all things considered. So I mean, it's cool to take a look at these titles that maybe not a lot of people played, with these subtle kind of regional variations. Whenever I look at different versions of coin ops, the differences are all it's all really interesting to me the way it works. See, so I've taken a knock there. So what I'm going to do is I might as well wait actually. I'll tell you why I might as well wait. Because the item, there's items that give you more than 12 back, and if I get one that's more than 12, it'd be a waste of an item. So this level's not in the PAL one either. This snow one. Oh, I haven't done that well. Yeah, so like I say, twice as big as the PAL cartridge this was. Hence why there's just more stuff in it. But yeah, it's cool. I mean, like I say, this level, not one of the ones that you'll have seen if you've only played the PAL one. Oh, bless him, the little dog upstairs going mental. What a glorious day it's been. It's bank holiday today when I'm recording this. I really haven't done anything. Went out for a bit of a walk with my dog earlier, and me and the wife went down the canal with Larry, bless him, and eaten a load of pizza, watched some terrible documentaries, watched a bit of MMA, watched some pro wrestling, drank a lot of tea. It's been really good, to be honest with you. Like, you don't realise you need days like this until you have them. And a big weekend as well. I went out to Kazakhstan to judge some fights, so that was pretty cool as well. Big shout out to everybody who was there, who made the experience really good. But I went on the Friday and came home on the Sunday, so I wasn't really there that long. But that's the whistle-stop world of mixed martial arts judging, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Oh, God, I hate this one. It's dead easy to die on this. I should have watched it, really. I should have maybe brought the engine power up. But then, if you messed up... It's in a minute, I think, is it? I just made that. I'm not saying a lot on this one. It's probably one of the harder levels. There's this one, And there's a new one. One of the two new ones. It might be the last one that you do is really hard. Oh, come on. I thought I'd hit that. Well, that's maybe mind up anyway. I'll definitely get I'll definitely get an item on the next one. Repair a bit of that damage. That was lucky as well, in all honesty. So that's the end, is it? Yeah. Not too bad. Tough level, that. As you can see, like, all my times in the 40s and that one 52. Nearly 51.50. Yeah. I think it was Sammy Hagar's first Van Halen record. So we will go for just slowly buy items, really. I think that's a lot, is it? No, it's 12. That's not too bad at all. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, I probably need it for this one. This one's tough. Oh god, that was garbage, wasn't it? Straight down the hole. That's close as well. I'm not saying that like I say. Bloody hell. Harsh. Geezer fell down a cliff. Don't worry about it, just carry on. Oh, come on. That's the problem as well. You mess the jump up. Just proper gets your rhythm done. Ah! Oh. After this one. It makes sense just to keep getting them, really, because if you get a big enough lead, especially when you're at this point, when the items are only 10 a pop, if you get a big enough lead, like, you can basically get enough for one item per level, or there or thereabouts, do you know what I mean? One every couple anyhow, so I mean, it's worth, yeah, so I'll be on 26 now, will I? Yes, it's worth buying another item, irrespective if it's rubbish or not. What's that going to take me to? Unbelievable, that's really good. 32 down to 8. Wow. Oh, and this one's alright, if I remember rightly. Oh, come on. That's better. It's just music. Unrelentingly jaunty, I think I called it on the first video. It's so true, though. Oh god, he didn't make that well, did he? Same again. Yeah, done. Proper stick to the left on that. Oh. Come on. That's better. There you go. Mess that up. Sometimes, like with that one, it's not the end of the world. Look at it, it crashed straight into them spectators. Man, it's not the end of the world if you don't get that, just because it slows you down for that little slalom bit. Right, now what? What am I on damage-wise? Still on 8, it's not too bad. I might as well just keep hold of it, to be honest. Where are we now? Yeah, this one's fairly straightforward, I think. He says that. It's the last one you got to be careful of. Last one's dead hard. It's like a beach looking one with just loads of rocks everywhere. See where we are damage wise after this. Oh god. Come on. That's better. Beautiful. There we go. Oh, there you go. See, that's a fairly solid performance. What's that, level 7? Yeah, it's just... See, I'm trying to remember which ones there are. There's another sand one. 6, yeah. See, it might be worth getting an item just on the off chance. No, I'll leave it. Yeah, this was fairly easy. I probably should have gone, actually. I'll need one. I'll 100% need one after the last level. Last level's solid. That was nicely timed. Good getting that item, really. That gave us like 24 damage back. That's really, really good. I don't know what all the things are, but I know there's a different one every time. Like there's a selection. I don't know if you can have multiple ones or anything like that. I know you can only buy one per race, but I don't know if like if you've had the wheel, you can't have the battery or whatever. Do you know what I mean? There are limits to just how much nerdy information I can fit in my head, I think. See, that's another solid performance. That'll set us up with a nice bit of time as well. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one with all the houses. It's probably going to be worth saving and getting an item after this one and then an item after the next one, I reckon. Because I don't need an item now. Might be interested in having a look at some handling on this, though. Because it's only 5 points, and I know there's a lot of swerving in this. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is quite a bit sharper, which is nice. Because there's a load of bits in the middle where you can hit the small rocks, but if you hit the big ones, you go straight over, obviously. And the music changes when you got power up. Why did he crash then? Rubbish. There you go. See, that handling was a clever choice there. That made that bit a lot more manageable. Oh, come on. Smash straight into the back of the other dude. Well, I'll definitely get an item now. Yeah, quite hard, that. Oh, come on. This is a nightmare. Cost me quite a bit of time as well. I'll definitely get an item now. See, it's the last level that's the crippler as well. It gets much harder from here. 35, right. Give me a good one. I don't know what that is. Gaffer tape. What's I going to do about 6? I didn't mean to do that. I was going to get an engine part. Ah, bollocks. Right, let's see. Well, to be fair, it probably makes sense for me not to. Because realistically, all I'm going to have to do now is try and save the money that I've got to buy engine part, repair part after repair part on this next bit. So I've got enough to try and make it through. I don't need that. Come on. See, I've taken an absolute stitching being hit by these rocks. It's dead hard to get in between them. $74, that's so bad. And now it's not going to let me... I don't think it'll let me buy one straight away either. Hang on, does it reset the points after you beat it as well? Oh, I'm going to really struggle if it does. Still, we'll see. Something you don't see in the other one, a map screen like that. Not bad. And what happens is here, it just loops, so it doesn't give you the ending. So if I press the start button, straight back in. Oh no, it has reset the damage. That's not too bad then. We'll see if it's reset the points. I think it does reset the points. The other thing is everything's here. Everything's twice as expensive. So there's no point in buying anything on this apart from damage reduction stuff. There's a lot more bikes on this as well. They act a lot more randomly as well. which is good that there's more of them, because obviously the more you accelerate, the more points you get. But it's bad because it's easier to crash. Come on. Come on. There you go. See, that's a solid performance. See, do I still get my points? See, I passed 16 there, though, so I don't think it'll let me thingy him over. We'll soon find out. No, it resets them. That's not too bad, though. All I need to do, then, is keep stockpiling points, because there's no levels that I'm going to get to where I'm not going to be able to do them without an engine power-up. So the key is to just keep damage to a minimum until you get to one of those levels where you're going to need to repair your bike. It's a similar thing, really, like, providing you're able to get past a regular amount of bikes, you're going to get that thing where you'll be able to buy, like, a power-up every other level, simply because, like, the power-ups are twice as much, but I'm overtaking twice as many things, like. Nice. Oh, look, that was close. Come on, come on. Another nice performance. 17, yeah, see, so straight away 33 points. So that's enough for, like I say, everything's double though, but items are the key on this. Because I'm not 100% sure, because I had a chat with somebody about this the other day. I think that if your damage goes up to 99, I think what happens is, I just think the thingy goes quicker. I think the timer goes quicker. You just can't afford to make any mistakes on this. Especially on this level, like the second playthrough round, it's a load less forgiving. Oh, I see. That's not too bad though. The good thing as well is, you make less time up per level. So you've really got to try and just race as fast as possible. Just because you will crash on the later levels. Especially now. You're crashing them the first time round. You're going to crash them now because there's more bikes. Hey up. Come on. What happened then? Who knows? Anyhow, detail. We're alright. Not 100% sure. Maybe a bit of problem with the game or something, but we got through it alright, that's all that matters. How many are we on now? 47. Is it? Yeah, it says there. 47 points. Keep hold of them though, we're fine for the time being. See how we get on with this one. Like I say, you've seen me on this one a few times. Very easy to crash on this. If you go into the water or... This, it's one of these jumps. This one needs to go across for and then come back for. That's pretty solid. That's it, come on. Keep it together. There's just no thing given. I suppose it's like any other motor race, don't it, really? There's another crash, you just kind of move around them. It's like the London Underground, it's just unforgiving. Everybody just gets on with it. Don't worry about it, geezers are crashing. Now that is a solid performance. I'm happy with that. Yeah. See, they're all 40 odd seconds. Where's next? It's one. I'm pretty sure it goes. Although I don't know actually. I was going to say, pretty sure it goes like level that you've seen, level that you haven't seen. But those two, this one and the one before, are both on the previous one, aren't they? I'm going to struggle here. Tell already, I hate this level. It's probably one of the hardest ones. This one and the new last one are probably the two hardest levels in the game, really. Tell you what, it's really simplistic, this game is. It's so playable. It's funny because my good friend Hayden, who I speak to all the time, and has really been at the heart and soul of kind of developing this channel in a lot of respects. We've had so many conversations about games over the years and different things. When I put the original one out, he got in touch with me like a couple of days after it. He was like, "Oh, I picked up Enduro Racer," and like he's done that with quite a few of the games, and that's one of the coolest things for me. That's a solid performance because it's just nice the fact that like people can. Do you know what I mean? The people can see these games. Do you know what I mean? And people will see them and be like, "Oh yeah, I'd really want to play that." Like that's half the fun. It really is. Because I mean, you might not have played this at the time, or you might not have seen it, or do you know what I mean? There's so many different kind of ideas, really. Well, I've got 4 level. Let's have a look. I should be able to blitz this one. This one's fairly straightforward. I've got 4 levels left of it. This is the 6th one of the 4. I don't even bloody know. Because I'm thinking I'm getting to the point where I've got enough for a thingy on every level, aren't I? An item on every level, should I need one. Come on. Getting that bit right there. That's the kicker for that level. Come on. That's it. That's it. Another one in a minute here, isn't it? Is it or is this next one? That's it. So whenever you see those like columns, pillars, you know, you've got to get in a little bit. Solid. Right, so there's 4 more left and I've got 93. So I might as well. How many damage points have I got? I don't even know which level this one is. 16. I'll get an item next level. Yeah, because this one's fairly straightforward. Nice. Because I'll have something stupid like 100 odd points. Come on. These levels fairly straightforward. I can't even remember. This one is. I don't know which one's next. Is it the Mexican-looking one? Oh, did well there. It makes sense to get a dude rode straight into a lamppost. Bro, doggy lamppost. Now, see, that works on so many levels. I'm happy with that. Obviously, a pun on Dougie Lampkin, famous scrambler bike rider who used to be on Kickstart in the Christmas holidays. Beautiful. Peter Purvis commentated that, I seem to remember. 106, though. Right, so definitely get an item this time. I want to say it's the one where you can buy an engine. I'm tempted to buy an engine power-up. I might as well, actually, because it's not like I'm going to watch it. Yeah, sod it. Right, let's get an engine power-up. And let's get an item. Give us a good one. Tire, is that 4, is it? No, it's 8. That's not too bad, I suppose. There you go. Nice, the old Mexican one. Oh! State of this. Gotta be careful, don't come up, buddy. Come with Roy Cropper on here. Right, come. Getting your wheelie rhythm on this is the thing, so you don't lose any speed. Because you can basically just jump like the entire thing if you get fast enough. Like that. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, started that up. Come on. That's another swift time. Although, I spent a lot of it in the air. Yeah, it's a bit faster than normal. But... Right, this is where it gets hard. So I might take a handling for this one like I did on the other one. Take an item and a handling. Definitely take an item. Wrench, what's that going to give me? 4. Unbelievable. I'm going to handle it. And that'll give me enough for... Yeah. See, this one's hard. It's good, because I have got a bit of time spare, which I'll probably need at this point. Music. Proper sticks in your head. Hey, come on. Just here in a minute. We've got to go around all these rocks. You're trying not to hit people. Ah, trying not to hit rocks, more to the point. Right, come on. Oh, you see, that's the other thing as well, like. Slower, it's harder to handle. Ah! This is an absolute nightmare. Come on, come on, come on. There's only a couple of thingies like that. There's one more bit like that. Sequence like that. This is an absolute shambles. It's still doable, but barely. Bollocks. Right, I'm really going to struggle here. At least I got through it alright, but barely. What's my time there? Over a minute, is it? Oh, that's tired. Look how bad that is. Jesus. I'm going to really struggle here. Still, we'll give it a crack. That's all we can do. Right, I don't know what to do here. I don't know whether to buy an engine power up or I'll need an item. Oh, give me the worst one. Cheers. Do you know what? I might as well buy everything. I can use it for anything else, am I? Sod it. Absolutely blow it on the first bit. So we've got 82 seconds to try and do this. God almighty, this is tense. No chance of trying to react to some of this. It's like so fast. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Come on, come on. Don't start me right back in the water again. No, it didn't. Luckily. Well, I've still got 50. See, the only thing that's I'm gonna struggle with is if I hit any more things. So with the time going on double speed, it's gonna be really hard to try and do right. Come on. God, I was lucky. Oh no. Come on. Come on. Don't know I'm gonna make this. Oh! Look how rubbish them last two are. That is diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. Still. They don't ask how, they ask how many. Oh, God almighty. I did exactly what I said I needed to do. They race Sterling for them first two. 809. Oof, God. Terrible. Right. And there's the ending. Enduro is a symbolic journey through life via the media of a race. Yeah, I'm reading that again. It's one of the best things I've ever read in terms of the end of a video game. The results are insignificant, and what really counts is competing. Of particular importance are the lessons to be learned concerning oneself from the various encounters you experience along the way. There is no victor or loser in this test of endurance. The only thing that really matters is that you make a commitment to begin the long and trying trek. This game is then dedicated to all the life riders who have started out on their solitary trip to find their own individual limits. Last but not least, may we sincerely congratulate you on a perfect run. The end. And when it takes you back to the title screen, you see a bit of a difference. You see the shot of the bike there that isn't on the PAL 1. And it gives you best times. A 7:51 and an 8:09. Not amazing, but not too bad either. That has been some bonus content for you lovely people. I really enjoyed it, and it was incredibly tense at the end, wasn't it? I didn't think I was going to make it a level with you, but that's half the joy of these things. Right, and you take very good care of yourselves, and I will see you on Wednesday for the next episode of One Credit Classics. Take care.